We are back with you now on Wave Listens Live. We have moved back inside our nice air-conditioned studio here for our next two segments, and we are always happy when Dana Brown is with us. She is the owner of Cervices, Roofing, Gutters, and Siding. It is always good to see you, and today maybe better than usual because you've got some news to share.
I do have some news to share. So we've talked a lot, right? What, 2 years now, I guess, I've been coming on here. We've talked a lot about that. We're a little bit outside of the mold. We are a woman-owned and operated roofing company, but we are proud to announce now that we are actually certified. So there are a couple of governing bodies that go through and certify not only, obviously, that I am a woman and I own the business, but also that I'm actually in charge of things. I run them so that the decision-making and all of those things are actually done by a legitimate woman. Right. And so a mountain of paperwork later, here we are with pretty certificates that we are officially official. So we are now certified as a woman-owned small business and a woman business enterprise, both. So very exciting. Not only is this a big accomplishment for you in the business personally, but this is also something that is able to help the clients that you serve. Talk about why that was another big reason why you wanted to make sure to do that mountain of paperwork and get us to this point. Yes, I mean, while the certificates are very nice just for me personally, because I think my mom and grandma would have been proud of those. Yes. But it is a big deal for our customers. We do a lot of work with housing authorities, multifamily properties that are kind of owned or operated in kind of bigger I don't want to say corporation, but bigger groups. And there are a lot of either tax incentives or grant incentives that are out there for folks that do follow some diversity statements or diversity protocols. So in a lot of cases, if you have, say, 20% of your work that you do either government set-asides or that you follow a capability statement that does have a certain amount of your contractors that have these certifications, you do qualify for some special financing. Okay, so this is big for your clients, big for you personally. It is. Okay, well, we were excited that you were able to announce this here today, and it kind of goes to the whole mold of services, right? Why you choose a company. Lack of a mold. Yeah, lack of a mold. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, breaking the mold. Why you choose a company like this? And I saw you had put something interesting in here. A lot of roofing companies, right? More than 500 in the area. I was shocked, even as somebody in the industry. Right. So as of the date, and obviously there are companies that are coming and going all the time, but as of the date of our research, 25 miles around Louisville, 511 companies that have something to do with roofing. To know, how am I choosing the right company? Am I choosing a legitimate company? Well, and then you start thinking about how long it takes to go through the process of getting an estimate from one or two companies. Nobody's doing that 511 times. Right. There's no way to do that. So how does an individual homeowner go about kind of narrowing down who to call? And honestly, when we started down this rabbit hole, we really didn't know where it was going to end up, but 511 was certainly not the starting point we expected either. So 511, you start thinking, okay, well, how many of those are actually qualified? How many of those can actually claim some expertise in what they're doing? So who else, can vouch for them? So for a lot of folks, myself included, looking at the companies that they work with, Better Business Bureau, are they certified? Are they accredited? Right. What do the reviews look like on an impartial body like BBB? You look for folks that are accredited in that same area. It takes that 511 down to 193. Wow. Okay. Well, that weeds it down. Yeah. Huge jump down. That's why you do your research. I mean, you could accidentally land in the 400 pile and you don't know what you're getting. But still, I mean, 193. Yeah. That's still a lot of people, You're still not calling that many for estimates. Definitely not. So take out the folks that, are obviously unqualified, and you start looking at some of the other qualifications. How much of an oversight does the manufacturer that they use have? So Owens Corning is our preferred manufacturer. We can put on anything, but OC stands behind us, so we stand behind them. Right. And they've got some oversight that they issue preferred contractors or platinum preferred contractors that just says that we've looked at your insurance. We know you're good at what you do. You're insured. You're not going to create a problem for your homeowner. That takes us way down. Less than 100 now, right? Less than 100. Then you start looking for who are the folks that align with what I believe in, that the company believes in what I believe in. So sustainability, do they recycle their shingles? Do they, do they have like not just a local office, but a local headquarters. You know, are you going to
people here you can talk to?
Yeah, are you going to run into those people at Kroger's? You know, that's a big deal. If you're in the community, then being a part of the community matters too. You take all that down, and we're in the single digits.
Wow.
At this point, you go through certified woman-owned, family-owned, locally owned and operated, with all of those other oversights, and there's really only one, and that is super exciting for us. And
you did the research for us.
Well, it's a big deal, right? People have a hard time. I mean, let's just be honest. You know, we all like to talk about diversity. We all like to talk about, you know, the innovation that it brings to the table. But at the end of the day, there's also the flip side of that, which is the fear. I was a single mom with 4 kids, and you got to believe that I do not know what the guys on the first segment knew about cars. So when I went and took my car in someplace, I was worried about whether or not I was going to get the straight scoop. It may have been completely unwarranted, but having people that represented the values that I have and the knowledge that I need was a big deal. And that's part of what I bring to the table, that I want customers to feel comfortable knowing that, no, you don't have to worry. You don't have to have your whole fear inflamed, you know, at the prospect
and you're
of
putting
what
your
you
money
don't
in somebody else's hands, and so
you don't know what you don't know.
Right. Well, this is a perfect time to pop up the information to get in contact with you, which I'll let you go through some of this, and because I know that maybe the first step for people is, okay, I either had some damage, or maybe I just have some work that I've been putting off and I need to get it done. I've seen the research, and maybe people, they know you from coming on the show, and so they've just been putting off calling you. How does the process go? What do we do first?
Well, the very first process, or very first step in the process, is to reach out to us and get somebody out on the property that can take a look and see exactly what's going on. Sometimes we think that we've got an issue with gutters, but what we really have is an issue with flashing, or an issue with, you know, some of the components that have to work together in the right way. Sometimes make us think that the problem is in an area that it really doesn't actually start in. So we got to follow the line of dominoes back to the beginning, and that really does take somebody being on site and looking at exactly the situation that you've got going on. So that's your first step. And while you're doing that, definitely do your research on us. We'll provide you with all sorts of information on the home, but research us. Look at our website, look at our reviews, look at our Facebook page, our Google reviews, look at our BBB profile. Ask around. There are a lot of people that have used us. You probably know somebody, and they were happy. Yeah, I'm sure of it.
Which is the way we love it. You've been on before with before and afters, and so we've seen the incredible work that you do. But we got about 30 seconds left. First off, big congratulations on this, and going through the process of making sure that people know that what you believe in and the things that you stand for are down on a piece of paper now, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because if it's there in black and white, you know, it's real, right?
You know, it's official.
But definitely, it's an honor for us to be able to have this certification and bring it to our multifamily clients, but also to have that peace of mind that we're able to offer to the single-family homeowner as well.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll pop up the contact information one more time. Cervices LLC, roofing, gutters, and siding. You can see the number to call: 502-749-ROOF. www.cervicesllc.com. Dana, it's always so good to see you.
Always fun. I appreciate it.
See you back here soon, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Hopefully, no too bad storms in between now and then.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
We've had enough storms.
You're there for us just in case. All right. Stay with us here on Wave Listens Live. We have still got one more great segment to go today. Coming up, we will sit down with the organizers of St. Matthew's Summerfest. That's next.